as always, puppies are in the video. Hi everyone, it's Jamie. I just wanted to do a little precursor to this video because I have actually recorded two separate uploads for my labor and delivery. The reasoning is I do have a lot of clippets that I would like to insert, and when I was trying to edit it last night, I was finding that it was just way too long. So I'm doing a more condensed version where I'm just actually doing a talking summary. And then I'm doing this version, which is going to be taking you through my labor and delivery completely via video. So I hope you enjoy it and stay tuned because that's what you're going to watch if you stick around. Take care. Good morning everyone, and happy, what day is today? Sunday, April the 21st. It sounds like such a spring day, doesn't it? Sunday, April 21st. And it is a very spring day. It's a little chilly here, but as you can see, it's very sunny. It is, I am sitting outside having a coffee, and I have just gotten up with enough to put a little bit of a face on and some clothes. And I just wanted to record a little vlog because last night I went to bed maybe at about 1 or 1:30 in the morning. I had been, again, knitting because that's all I've been doing this last week. And the baby was moving around a lot, but that's not unusual. Usually at that time of night, like between 10:30, 11 o'clock, and whenever I go to sleep, the baby's like brr, 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 constantly moving. So I could feel that, and then when I went to bed, I watched a little bit of television. But yesterday was the first time that I chose, just before going to sleep, to actually insert the evening primrose oil. I had said before that I wasn't sure if I was going to do it, but I chose to do it because it just seemed to be like, when I was reading about evening primrose oil and labor, it seemed like a lot of people were doing it, and it's literally just a gel capsule with oil. So I figured overnight it would just dissolve and it would do what it needed to do. And I'm like, if it's going to ripen, it's a I'm not going to say this right. I will come back and tell you exactly what it is, but essentially what it does is it helps to ripen the cervix. So I'm like, if that's going to help and it's more immediate as far as closeness goes, then I probably should do it. And but anyway, the all night long, probably about 5 or 6 times during the night, I kept waking up with really big cramps, and they're definitely like period cramps. It's funny when everybody kept saying, oh, you'll feel like period cramps, and I'm like, I don't really get period cramps, but I guess I do because I remember feeling these before. I used to always get really like low back pain, but this is definitely like cramping, and enough that I find that like I was waking up and my toes would be all curled up, and I'm like, oh, like this hurts. But it wasn't sort of coming and going like I would imagine a contraction would be, because it wasn't like 30 seconds on and then gone. But it was definitely cramping, and it's been doing that relatively since about 1:30 maybe. And like I said, again, it's like 9, just after 9, and so I have gotten up and out of bed. I did have to go to the washroom, so that might have been contributing. But I've been awake for about 45 minutes now and vertical, and I had noticed that there was some, I want to say discharge, but it was, I mean, it's definitely from down there, and I was trying to decide whether or not it was the oil. I'm going to go break one of those oil capsules open to see how thick it is, because it was actually quite light. It was definitely clear. There was no color to it. But it was like a tear consistency, like it wasn't even as thick as spit would be, so it wasn't mucousy. I'm not sure if my neighbors just came outside. That might be a weird conversation. Yeah, they did. It wasn't mucousy, but I'm not sure if it was like my water, and if it was my water dripping. So it's only been like a little bit of whatever, but I can feel it every so often. Like I can just feel like a little bit of like, oh, that's interesting. So anyway, that's where I am right now. I'm still cramping. I just had a cramp a minute ago. And I've called my friend Kelly and texted Wendy, who've just equally had babies, and was like, okay, today was a crampy night, what now? And so Kelly's advice was to give my midwives a call, see who's on call, I don't know who's on call, and see if, just because it's a Sunday, they might be able to just go into the clinic. I literally live 2 blocks from it, and they give you a swab test, and if it was your water, they can detect the amnio, and it turns black immediately on the swab, so they can tell if your water is broken. So I can do that. I figured I was gonna sit on it for a little bit because I'm not sure if I'm overreacting. And then the second thing Wendy had suggested to do was to download the full-term labor contraction app. So I have done that, and I don't think these are contractions yet, though. They're not that intense. It's more like cramps. Anyway, that's where I am right now. It's 9:30, and this may be the first of my labor and delivery vlogs. Wish me luck. Puppies, you want to go in the car? Do you want to go in the car? Do you want to go in the car? Out to Nana's and go for a run? Want to? Okay, I'm just gonna get my coffee in a to-go cup and then we'll go. Alright, so I'm at Mom's house again, and I'm sitting on the front. The baby's got hiccups. I don't know if you can see them or not. The dog jumped up on me. I'm still cramping, but I was watching a vlog and it said that to call or go to the hospital if you see any bleeding, if you think your water broke, if you've had constant cramping, and if you've noticed that the baby stopped moving as much. And the baby is moving, but I am still definitely cramping. So this is how preggo I look. Mom's got some peaceful music playing. I'm looking pretty pregnant. This is my belly. And this coat, I love it. I just got it, I ordered it online. It's from Zara's, but it actually, I wish I had had it longer, but it does up still, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. Oh. Okay, ow. So I just got off the phone with Kelly, who is the on-call midwife. I have Kelly and Anita. Anita's my primary midwife. Kelly is my secondary, I guess. But it depends on who's on call. So Kelly just basically said, if I get to the point where I feel like there's more of like a gushy kind of feeling, where I would need to sort of put a pad on and it would soak through a pad, to call her back. She said that the cramping sounds like sort of early labor stuff, nothing to be super worried about, which is kind of what I anticipated. I just thought I'd give them the heads up. And I'm having a little bite to eat at my mom's. I have both a mixture of crunchy peanut butter and smooth. And I promptly gave Mom crap because I was like, smooth peanut butter. Apparently that was my nephew, Austin, who's 7. That's his jar. But I wanted to show you this little Canadian goose. Come on. They're hanging out front of the house, making some noises. The dogs are still playing outside. I'm gonna head back into the house really soon because my mother got a phone call from my grandfather's resident home and said that he got up in the middle of the night, went downstairs, there were ringing in his ears. He's 93. Oh, now Raymond is seeing the goose. And he's 93, had ringing in his ears, and his blood pressure was really, really low, apparently. 210 over something or other. I don't understand blood pressure very well. And they said that they needed her to go in and take him into the Hotel Dieu because that's the hospital, because that's sort of signs of onset of stroke. So she's in a tizzy. She's really upset, obviously, and I think he's going to be fine. But she's taking him in, and they said that they'll probably just give him some medication and send him home. So I'm going to just let the dogs play for a little bit, have something to eat, maybe down another cup of joe. And then I'm going to head in, and if they're in the hospital still, I'll go in and see her. And that's it. Crazy Sunday, and it's only 11:15. Hi, everyone. Okay, so I know I've been talking about my hospital bag for a bit, and I think right now is the time to show it. I had to put it together immediately. It is officially like maybe 12:30, and I've been cramping since about 1 o'clock in the morning. I am getting a little bit of leakage, and there is a little bit of tint of blood in the leakage, so I'm not really sure how I'm feeling. And I hadn't packed my bag yet, so I have just done this. I've also put the stuff out for the baby bag, which is over here, so I'm going to do 2 separate videos, one for the hospital bag and one for the baby bag. We are going to the hospital now, so it's kind of crucial that I have this stuff together. I'm making muffins. I put oatmeal muffins and turtles on the inside. It's kind of gross, but good. I've never done it. I'm making a bagel with some cheese and eggs, and I'm officially contracting, for sure. It's happening maybe about, what's the time on it, Craig? On the, what's it say right now? Yeah.
45 seconds.
Average of 45 seconds, how often?
5:43.
Every 5 minutes and 43 seconds? Holy shiz. And how many have I had?
10.
10. And I need it to say 1 minute for 5 and 12. Holy, that's not very long. That's not very far. Okay. So I'm gonna eat a bagel or something. And make muffins. This is my labor project. Okay, bye. So as you can see, my last contraction was 1 minute. It was 2:24 after my one before. So my average duration in the last hour is 47 seconds. They're 4 minutes apart, and I've had 14, which is, oh, I'm supposed to have 12 is enough to call them. I guess it's not 3 minutes apart. They're supposed to have 12 in an hour, 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes there, and 1 minute in duration. So they're a little short. They're coming more quickly now. Baby's coming. Oh, there's food. Okay, I'm gonna call Mom right now.
Didn't know you have a baby.
A baby boy or baby girl?
I think it's a little girl, but I'll be happy with whatever it is.
What will the baby's name be?
Ciaran or Sienna.
Ciaran if it's a boy, and Sienna
Ciaran if it's a boy. Ciaran Michael or Sienna Michael.
Sienna Michael or Ciaran Michael? You like that name?
Mm-hmm.
You're happy with that?
Alright, I guess.
It's just alright, you guess?
Yeah.
Well, they're gonna have to live with it for the rest of their life. Should probably be more than alright, I guess.
You know what? I think the baby will tell us the name when they come.
You think it's gonna be Craig Michael Jr.? That's what you said a minute ago.
I was just CJ.
What's happening?
So, at least if we have to call her Sienna, I can call her Anna.
I don't want to just call her Anna. Oh, okay, contraction. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Oh. Timer, start. Okay, here's where we are right now. Average is 47 seconds. Average frequency is 6:07 now. And the count is 10. And I go on my ball and bounce. While he figures that out. Oh, I can tell you that the midwives are coming over. They're going to see if I have dilated. How come? It goes through that's the seatbelt that goes through the back part.
That's it?
Yeah. Just sits in there. Okay, so So you're officially now the third different recording device that I've used, but it happens to be what I have in front of me. I am sitting in my hot tub at back. It's about 7 o'clock. I've been in here for about 10 or 15 minutes. It's not too hot. We have the temperature turned quite down, but it's really actually quite enjoyable. I'm sort of meditating when I'm getting contractions. Craig's having a nap on the couch right now. And I took a couple gravel just to help me kind of feel a little sleepy. Yeah, I'm outside. Just to help me feel a little sleepy. I think Craig's coming now, so. Anyway, I'm still sitting about 5 or so apart. The midwives had come to the house, and blood pressure was good. Baby's heart rate was like 131 or 2. It was good. They did a swab to see if there was amniotic fluid, meaning has my water broken, and there was not. Typically it turns black, but it also will turn black for urine and blood, so it didn't actually turn black at all. Kelly thinks that it was my mucus that was essentially what I was feeling. And after they both did a pelvic exam, they established that I was still 1 centimeter on my cervix as far as being effaced, but I was about 1 or 2 centimeters dilated because she was able to essentially insert a finger, from my understanding is how she explained it. So that meant I was about 1 or 2 centimeters. They could both feel the sutures at the top of the baby's scalp, and so they said that they said that the baby was definitely quite low. So she's asked me to do some lunges. So I have to watch this how low I drop it. She asked me to do some lunges, and primarily left leg forward, but both legs alternately, because they think that the baby is facing LOL, which means it's laterally looking essentially to the left. Now that's not what those anagram means, but or whatever that is, but that's what she's saying. She says its back is on the left, it's looking towards the right, and if I look down at my belly, and yeah, so that's how the baby's facing. She said that I was definitely in labor. It's probably early labor, and maybe I'd end up calling her later on tonight. There's actually a changeover of midwives on 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. So if this doesn't sort of progress enough over between now and the morning, it will be Anita who will see me tomorrow. Okay, so I'm going to stop there and add this to my pregnancy, labor, and delivery vlog. I'll have to remember that I have some stuff on my phone as well, because it's going to be everywhere. Okay, bye.
Okay, do it again.
Okay, it's 1:50 something in the morning,
April 22nd.
and in the last 1 hour, I've had 13 contractions that average 1 minute and 9 seconds, and so I'm reading my app, and the average frequency is every 4 minutes and 43 seconds.
So we're getting very close.
And it hurts.
And Kelly's on her way.
Kelly's coming, the midwife.
And the puppies are very stressed out.
Yeah.
Not at all.
I'm really dehydrated. I feel peaky.
You look pretty though. No?
Lean back against it. Baby in a different way soon.
Did you start that? The Wii? Yes. Okay.
No.
There you are with Nana just before I'm about to deliver.
That's it, Jamie. That's it. A strong push. Oh, good
There you
job.
go.
That was and another one. Good.
My hand.
Right down. There you go. That's it, Jamie. Good push. That's it. Good work, good work.
Good job.
Keep going strong, strong push. That's the way.
I used to lay arm back, right?
Yeah, right. And then take a break in between these. Oh, Jamie, you did it. What a cutie. Oh my goodness.
What is it? We didn't look.
I
Little
saw
boy.
it.
It's a boy. I forgot to look.
Appears to be bigger.
It's a boy or not. Is it?
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna help you turn around and sit down. So Craig, if you move the pillow up. Oh, he's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. You're kind of caught up. Okay, so you turn your weight towards me, Craig, and we'll turn you around to sit down.
Good thing we got the camera because he didn't wait. That head came out and he was out.
He was out. Sure. Feel ready. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, just kind of talk to me.
So it's videoing. No, here. It's already videoing. Okay.
Usually what I do with these ones, because they're so big, yeah, just because you want to keep the cord out so it dries. And I just, exactly, that's how I mean, I'm sure there'll come a time. Ciaran.
Go that side.
And I can get stills from the video after this snapshot.
There you go.
Massage. Hi, buddy. Oh, you gotta do the one.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is the not fun part.
Just see the first cry.
They just forget.
The great film.
Yeah. Alright, so this is just the eye ointment.
Hi, buddy.
I
Okay.
know.
Okay.
I know. I don't like doing this any more than you like getting it. I know. Good job.
Yeah, he's not screaming or anything.
Yeah, it actually doesn't hurt or anything. It just makes their eyes kind of goopy. But they... There's a tiny bit of a bruise here, but that will go
Yeah.
away. It just...
Getting hungry. Look at the little
So their
bird.
calming center is their center of their chest. So if you want to hold his arms like this, that just helps him stay
Okay.
calm. And I will poke him in the leg and try not to be a
Hey,
bit
buddy.
person.
Hi, buddy.
All right, so if you want to just swap around there, perfect. I just want to get
Ciaran.
a little thigh
Ciaran.
right in the muscle.
No cry.
Good boy. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, poke. And good job.
Good boy. Aw, good boy.
Here we go.
Good boy. Oh, here we go.
I know. I don't blame you.
It's not crying.
Wasn't that a big cry?
No.
Oh,
He cried more when
Just
he
made it.
And look how tired I am.
there you
He says, I can't do this anymore. I'm tired.
go. I did so much work.
How often will they not cry?
Not usually. I get a little squawk.
Yeah.
You were pretty good.
Hmm?
And you might notice dry skin. That's normal.
What's that?
You know, they're used to being on the inside where they're completely wet. So.
You just let the stuff work on the side.
Yeah, and I'll just wipe actually the excess.
She's exhausted.
I only was in labor for 3 hours. That's crazy. Is it all blurry?
No?
Okay. 3 hours officially. 5 centimeters until the baby came out.
Would you like me to?
He came out in a big gush and screaming. He thought he wanted to.
Then has a set of peeps since.
He was swimming.
Sure, so tired.
Yeah, sure.
You're very tired.
Okay, come over here. I know. So I'm gonna need 2. So I'm gonna put 1 here. Like this. I usually make it like a triangle and then put it down. So if you want to do the same thing.
Hey, you look like an actual holding that little baby.
These guys are. Oh, where does this? Oh, put his hat back on.
Did your arms on chest?
I do.
Yeah.
We'll just give him his hat back before we. I'm here checking on baby. There we go. All right. So I like to just put it a little bit around the head,
Okay.
and then one arm, kind of cross, and then just tuck it under here, and then arm number 2. Cross.
Then they fall asleep immediately.
Yeah, they're off. They love
They need
this.
to be so tight.
They just love. Oh, actually, I usually do the bottom first before the second arm. And then put this. And I'll let you do the one on top. And then I just tight. Right underneath.
Yeah.
There we go.
Just like a little sausage.
Yeah.
Did you call Dad?
Yep. He said to give you a big hug, but I haven't done it yet.
Perfect.
Look, he's asleep already.
There you go. And then just really tight, wrap it around, and it's good to go.
That was your mama?
So sleepy.
Yeah.
That's okay. You hug him. You haven't.
Yeah, take it.
Okay. I gotta get rid of all my stuff. Whoops.
I'm afraid with a zipper, that was so stupid.
Just put the blanket. No, the blanket that matches his hat, yeah. Just put that over your chest. Oh. He looks like a little sausage. We have a baby. Look how little and cute. Just stay still, stop rocking.
Oh, is he hungry?
What do you think, Daddy? How big is our little baby?
7 pounds, 10 ounces,
What else?
20 and a half inches long.
20 and a half?
He hasn't cried at all.
Just for when he came out.
He came out for a little bit and it's been fun.
Let himself?
And then what else?
And what else?
What else is he?
Oh,
What's
Sleeping.
yawning? Okay, that one. I'm trying to get it. What else? What's his name?
Ciaran Michael.
Mackenzie?
Michael McKenzie.
Wagner? Is that a really long name?
It's a very chaotic name.
Is there any garbage over
Do that one?
yeah,
Do you
but
want to
it's fine. I'm just
I
gonna
can't
check.
even put it in here. Some other stuff.
Is he so cute? How long did it take me to push him
2
out?
hours labor, you did a really good labor, you were very strong. You didn't take any drugs.
Yeah, I got morphine.
Yeah, but not
It didn't work in time.
No, it didn't. No.
completely useless.
Yeah, they gave it to you and you went into labor. It was like, no.
Yeah.
Kelly's face when she turned around, she was like, I just told the whatever, I'd eat my hat if this baby was born before me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I was like, baby's coming? She's like, yeah, let's move.
Yep.
I'm like, so what the fuck am I supposed to do? Get up and get into a chair right now?
I figured you'd still be in labor this afternoon.
Oh, I'm so glad I'm not.
That's what Mom said. She goes, well, she won't deliver in the morning. So They're all coming down. I'll send them.
This is how sleepy I look.
You should sleep now, sweetie.
Well, we're gonna actually, I was going to say, yeah, how about we meet and then we're gonna move you over.
This is how sleepy I am.
Will she still be on this floor? Yes.
No, it's either,
It's either this floor or upstairs, but.
Or down
on
the
the
floor.
other- In the other
Yeah.
building.
yeah.
I will.
In the other building.
Well, we're in Connell.
Yeah.
We're gonna be in kid, if the.
Oh, you're a kid, okay.
Postpartum floor is kid
Yeah.
5
Mhm.
or kid 10.
10, yeah.
Isn't that funny how it's?
So we're really
Oh,
crossing our
just
fingers
across
for a
the
private
hall, probably
room.
right there.
So
It's just another
sleepy.
building.
I have a little baby boy. He's the cutest thing ever.
Why don't you want to go home?
I don't want to go. I just want to stay here.
Okay. I didn't know if you'd be happier in your own bed.
No.
Okay.
If we find out at 10 o'clock at night, I feel like it, then I'll leave. But I feel like I just want to stay here and.
Yeah, you don't have to wait.
If we have to
They'll
come to
bring
the
her food.
hospital, we might as well have the fun people come to the hospital and say hi and see our babies. I'm so sleepy. Everybody needs some food now. Cheerios, muffins.
I know, you want some milk on your Cheerios?
Huh? Yeah. What else do I have to say? Craig knows how to swaddle now, so he's gonna have to teach me because I don't have a freaking clue.
What?
Baby ate a little bit, latched on, that was good. God, it's every time I think of vitamin K, I want to say special K, and that's drugs. So didn't take any special K. Got vitamin K and the eye drops. And what else? It's 8:45 right now. So baby is officially
Almost
1 hour and 45 minutes old. It's very old already. So cute. Did the very first baby nail clipping. There's already a little scratch on her face. Oh, it stinks. Good what? Baby is officially 3 hours and 15 minutes old. It's almost been 1 day that you're here.
A day. It's 3 hours.
You wait and see how fast time goes.
Baby, headphones, you're really sure.
Okay.
She's got little mittens.
Yeah.
Put his little mittens on.
Probably easier to let them get hard a little bit because they're pretty soft.
But he's got scratch mittens.
Where are they, hon?
Right there, back.
Because you should
I know. I'm just hurting my back.
let them get hard a little bit. It's easier to cut them.
Yeah,
You
that
can do them. I just wanted to.
Come here. Good boy. Hey there.
You don't like peanut butter crack?
You have so many boys in the family now. Kind of outnumbered.
Good boy.
Yeah, but you got your little man, aren't you?
I thought it was a boy all along.
I can't do it to you. I was just...
I just kept saying, "Oh, 'cause that's what you want."
Don't worry, you might see this someday. Ciaran, I love you. I'm very happy that you're a boy too.
There you go, buddy. Look at him. Check it. Check his nails.
Did you guys just look? Look. Ooh, let's get you little scratchy mittens. This is our first baby assessment.
Yeah, he's hungry. He wants to. They're not so much hungry, but.
He's sleeping by his.
Look at those so sweet.
This is the first time he's said anything since he came
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, he hasn't really said much at all. Hi, buddy. It's okay.
Good, his temperature's good.
The fist going.
I'm just gonna throw this in.
He's hungry.
Shh, it's okay.
Just have a listen to him. Oh, are you gonna cry for us? Let's feel his head too.
Got one little bruise on his mouth.
Yeah. You are so cute.
What was that?
My fiber.
Not so funny.
There's a sign. Position in the front page.
There you go.
Yeah, thank you. I said
Yeah, that gas was tripping me out.
that.
The oxygen.
Oh.
I was like, whoa, no more of that. But then I kept going back to it.
Started to like it, did you?
Well, no, but it would make me.
I'm just gonna grab his glove.
Ciaran. Ciaran.
I love that name too.
Okay.
Yeah, Ciaran.
Ciaran.
Yeah. Okay.
So you guys want to just breastfeed, right? Okay. Good stuff. Just gonna have a...
Wait till you have to hold him. Give him
There's your little head monster.
You are so cute.
What do I do with the umbilical cord?
That will fall off on its
Just do
own.
nothing.
Just do nothing. Don't worry about
Don't
it.
get it wet.
Yeah.
Okay. And about how long?
About a week.
About a week.
Yeah, it takes it varies for each baby, but about a week. It could be longer, it could be shorter.
Do you still use the Q-tip and put it around, like to clean it? No.
You don't even have to.
don't do that anymore.
And when you bath him, it doesn't matter if it gets wet. And you don't have to clean it or anything, just wash around it. Just like right here. And we'll go through the first bath with you too.
So is he gonna have an outie? Or can you tell?
I don't think you can tell right yet, no.
Wanna have some food, buddy?
You gonna try
See
to
if we
eat?
can get you to eat.
Your legs out.
You good?
You want to kick? He's got big feet. Look at long.
Not too wide,
He's
not
gonna
like
be.
mommy's
He's gonna be
boat.
tall and lean, just like I was. Think you'll ever be as tall as I am?
Oh, maybe.
Is that farting? Did I hear it? I don't know if you'll ever be as tall as I am. You haven't got a lot of height in your family. You are a handsome, handsome little guy. Very handsome little man. Ciaran? Ciaran, what are you doing? Score is really good, eh? To get 9 out of 10.
Is it? What was it? What did we have?
9 and 9. Both out of
But
10.
what was that? What was it?
We
The
missed
score for?
because his hands were just a little discolored and his feet are a little bit purple.
But what else was like? What else was on the test?
His alertness, his hearing, things like that.
Oh,
His
okay.
responsiveness.
Good. He's gonna be a smart little boy.
It has nothing to do with intelligence. Does it make you think about life differently all of a sudden? Ciaran. Another song? Do you want to sing, buddy? Georgia, Georgia, well, the whole day through is my own sweet love. Come on, Georgia, and Georgia's on my mind. He's so beautiful. They do. No videos. not get tired. I don't. My mom is gonna bawl her eyes out. You know that? My mom is gonna bawl her eyes out. Did you know that? There's my little boy. We're gonna have so much fun together. I feel like my life just started with you. Oh, it did.
I'm Grandma.
You're Grandma. Just Grandma. You don't even have to be Grandma Julie unless you want to be just Grandma.
I'm Grandma Julie to all my friends' kids.
You only need to be Grandma because she's Nana.
Yeah. Yeah. Grandma Moon Feather.
This baby's not gonna lack for love.
No.
Yep.
Are you a thumb sucker, buddy?
I never was I?
No.
I sucked my thumb until I was like in grade 5.
Really?
Yep.
But Mom also said that I about ripped her nipples off and she only breastfed me for 2 weeks.
You lean in there, right?
Yep. It's okay.
Oh, good. That's a good one. So that's what meconium looks like.
It's a tar.
Yep. I don't think there's a P in there yet. It's hard to tell though. Did you guys want to change him or do you want me to?
Jamie can change him. She's never done a diaper before.
Yeah. And a good thing to help meconium come off is if you put Vaseline on after, like after you clean him and stuff.
Okay.
Because it'll help it come off. It's really sticky. You'll find it's hard to get off.
How old is Ciaran now?
Ciaran is almost exactly 12 hours old.
Ciaran just had first poopy.
Look at him. Look at the wrinkle for it. Look at over here. Look here. Look there.
Not like Daddy, eh? Stop, buddy. There's nothing to worry about. You're just a little 12-year-old or 12-hour-old.
12-year-old.
You're just 12 hours old. Nothing to worry about. Look at this little man. He's so cute.
He's got his dad's body.
Hi, little monkey. Where's your little tongue? What are you doing? Little monkey. Daddy's in love.
He's my new best friend.
New best friend.
My buddy.
They love each other. Oh my goodness, Chris and Laura came by. Check this out. What on earth do you do with this thing? That's awesome. Look at how much love he is. Just filling out the baby book. Just doing Daddy's history. Had some lentils. Drinking a Pepsi. I've had a really sweet tooth. Probably need energy. Pillows from home. All is well. Ciaran is officially how old?
12 hours and 16 minutes.
He needs to eat more.
He has
So
what?
sleepy though.
He has what?
He needs to eat
Again?
more. He's sleepy, but
What time did you eat last?
he should eat every 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah, but you just fed him an hour ago.
Is that soon? I guess.
It's probably only 45 minutes. Yeah.
There's Daddy, so sleepy. He only had 1 hour of sleepy time. Who's in your lap? Oh my god, that's things. Who's that? Is that Daddy? These are my favorite men in my life. Oh my god, we have a baby boy. You're adorable. I can't see us.
Now that we're expecting, I like the fact that you still look for pediatricians. The service providers that I found on Amazon was actually blowing me away. Find out why.
Yeah, that's better.
Do you want to do a favor?
Hmm?
Go to the kitchen and fill my water bottle up.
You're very thirsty?
Mm-hmm.
Water?
Mm-hmm.
You want to drink from this one?
Mm-hmm.
That's my pukey bottle. I had like 6 or 7 vomits last night. I don't think I said anything about that. I was puking after contractions. Okay, I'm gonna go and get some water for Daddy. It's kind of foamy.
In the kitchen there?
Yeah. You want apple juice?
Sure, whatever. I prefer water.
I'll bring an apple juice for you too. And this is what Daddy bought. I was born at Kingston General Hospital. And then a little onesie. Where's his other teddy, Craig? No. Buddy, do you look funny? You're just very little. Do you have no hands, no feet now? You can pull the car up to the base downstairs.
I'm allowed to?
Yeah. Because we're picking the baby up. And just let them know that you're coming to get your wife and baby.
We're done with this. You zip that?
You're getting ready to go home. This is the first time in your car seat. What do you think, gorgeous? You look awful comfy. Say, except for this on your legs. Doesn't look very comfy on his legs, does it? Does it? Yeah? You think that's right on his legs? Look, it's pushing on hard on his knees.
Excuse me?
Can it lift up and tighten from the top?
Ooh.
Can it lift up and tighten from the top?
This legs can kind of go over, I guess.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's still too loose right there.
They'll probably show us how to tighten it, won't
I just don't tight, but...
Good boy. Look how big his duck hat is. So big on him, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Look at the big duck hat. It's too big on your melon. That's it. Where are you going, Daddy?
What?
Where are you going? You're leaving the hospital with a baby? Hmm?
Daddies have different things to worry about. Screaming down, parking car, 5 minutes parking, getting towed, carrying everything out, getting yelled at for leaving the panda.
Getting yelled at really? Was that why you were running?
Still finishing his work so he can take the rest of the week off.
Well, you knew that we were having a baby soon.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean I don't have responsibilities.
Sorry.
I can take my shoes from the puppies and feed or let them. Gentle. Gentle. Good boy. No, stay. High Ray. Down, Earl. Down. Gentle. 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 He's a baby. He's pooping. Down, down, down! Ciaran. Down. Get down. Down. Sit. 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 Say hi. That's Ciaran. You say hi. Earl. Say hi. Kisses. What's that, Ray? It's a baby.
Sit, Earl. What'd you see?
Sit, Earl. Sit down, Earl.
Good boy. Good
Good boys.
Hey guys, thanks again for watching this episode of OneUrbanYogini's videos. It's me, Jamie McIntyre, and I'd just like to remind you before you leave to click the subscribe button so that you stay updated on everything that I'm posting, from any of my tutorials, DIYs, and all of the family stuff with Ciaran and Craig and myself. If you're interested in knowing about any of the past videos that I've done, you can also look at the link below for last week's or this most recent video, and stay updated with my Facebook page, my Twitter page, my blog spot. There's all sorts of ways to keep in touch, so don't forget to do so. And please comment and thumbs up if you like this video, because I enjoyed making it for you. And if you have any requests, please also leave that below. Okay, bye-bye.